Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing? Welcome in, everybody. It's been a very busy day for Dreamlight Valley today, hasn't it? Lots of news, lots of very nice dream snaps being submitted for Autumn's Magic, and lots of positive results for Dance Party. I hope you are all doing okay. I thought that on stream today we could do a little Dream Snap check-in, see what the new theme is, a quick overview of the premium shop because I've seen some very exciting items there, and then maybe we'll jump into the developer update video. I've posted a video this evening about that, but I think it could be fun to do it on stream and have a little discussion. First things first, I'm going to bring up my entry for Dream Snaps last week. So we were doing a dance party. So I saw loads and loads of submissions for this. And they were all quite different, which I really liked because it just gave us the chance to kind of do a freestyle theme, I guess. This was my submission in case you did not see the speed build that I put up. I knew that I kind of wanted to go with a cold theme and a cool color palette, so that's why I built it in the Frosted Heights. I did love this submission, so I'm hoping for a 4K because I saw some quite exciting things in the premium shop this week. Let's go to one of my mailboxes. We'll see how things panned out. So that is at my actual house over there, but at the moment I can't get to that mailbox where Oswald is, so I'm going to come around to this one instead and run Wally over in the meantime. Okay, not bad. We scored 84.29 and ranked 1555. I will take that, and I will gladly take the 4,000 moonstones. And that 185 pixel dust is definitely getting me closer to that level 10 on Dream Snaps. I don't think I have much to go. Let's have a quick look. Hello, Bean. How are you? Hi from the north of England. I haven't been to Ireland. I would really love to go to Ireland. Where was I going? I was going to Dream Snaps. Of course I was. Yeah, see? So I'm like super close on this bar up here. We're nearly there. We're nearly there, and then I can get that trophy to show off. Hi, Al. Nice to see you again. Thank you so much. Okay, well, yes, I'm very happy with the top 2,000. I'm very happy with the 4,000 moonstones. So let's see what we can spend them on this week in the shop. How did everyone do on Dream Snaps this week? Let me know your scores in the chat. While we do that, let's take a better look at some of these items. So the Jafar costume outfit, I very much like this. I'm not really an outfit guy because outside of Dream Snaps, like I don't really wear outfits, like full body outfits that much. And the problem with outfits is that for tags in Dream Snaps, you're limited to whatever the outfit is, because if you apply like a necklace or if you apply a bracelet to this, it's going to take off the outfit. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation with these outfits. Unless you're doing a furniture challenge and you're sort of like doing it in the desert, or you're doing something Jafar-based or Aladdin-based, that could work. I think for me today, this one might be a skip. Only because, yeah, I just don't really wear outfits. Okay, so Premium Queen, Evil Queen. I really thought that was going to appear in the shop today. But it didn't. Hi, Anna. Got 4K again. Congratulations. Well done. As you say, 4K is 4K. And yes, I'll definitely check in when you have checked your score and let us know how you got on. We'll all be very interested and willing you to get 4K. Yeah, as I was saying, the Evil Queen outfit, I was half expecting to see that in the premium shop today because obviously they did make it a premium shop item and they did tag it with a premium shop tag. I wonder if they've changed their minds. I wonder if they thought the pushback wasn't worth it, especially because everybody knows that it was available in Scrooge's now. So I half thought we'd see it at the same time as Jafar, but now that we haven't, I'm expecting not to see it at all. I do kind of like the Pirate Parrot companion, but again, it's quite niche just because it's pirate based. So unless I was doing like a pirate dream snap, I don't think I really need it. I know that sounds kind of bad because I want everything, but as I've always said, I'm a big proponent of only buying the stuff you really, really want. So talking about the stuff that I really, really want, it's definitely this Gothic Halloween set. I've been waiting for something like this. I wasn't sure what would be in it. I had a feeling when I did that Halloween video that they definitely would put some sort of bundle in the shop, and they kind of picked probably the best items, I would say. The only thing that I would really be missing would be like the Well of Souls from a bundle like this. They didn't put any clothing Halloween items in the store, but obviously we've had a couple of outfits previously with the Jack outfit and the Oogie Boogie and stuff like that. So I was expecting, or I am expecting, I should say, when the update comes next week, that we'll see a couple of more individual Halloween items, something like the organ, the holiday pipe organ, and maybe even the house style for the Haunted Mansion. But for now, these are like, without a doubt, immediate buy. Look at those candles. I love them. Yes, they're great. And this, honestly, I would have paid like 1,500 moonstones for this tree alone. I know that that is ridiculous, but it's just so good. It's just so good. Oh, Bean, I'm so sorry that you leave it last minute and you only get around 500. It can be difficult. I don't think leaving it late, if you're still building like a full dream snap, I don't think it makes a difference when you submit it. But I do understand that if you leave it late and then you kind of like run out of time to build what you really want, that can be difficult. So there's always, as always, there's always next week. You know, unless Dream Snaps winds down completely, then we're not going to be at the end of Dream Snaps anytime soon. So you can definitely get some more moonstones in your pocket. Thank you very much, Tommy. That's very kind of you. Welcome in. It's nice to have you with us. Main Street Confectionery, I already have that. Pretty much my favorite house skin in the game. The lighting's great. The fact it's from Main Street, absolutely ideal. Some of my favorite things. Don't really care for the rides, which is funny because I love the parks items. The only ride that I really love is the Tower of Terror. I think that was done so well. Everything else is a bit gaudy for me. It's a bit too bright, sounds daft, but like it's too pastel-y, if that makes sense. It doesn't always feel like it lines up exactly with what I would see in the parks. I definitely don't want this Bonnie's toy set. There's nothing in there really for me. Maybe the flower play table, but again, I don't do any builds that are sort of centered around that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm going to give this one a miss as well. I'm still standing firm in my refusal to buy any of the tool sets. Not because I don't like them. I really like the tool sets, but until I can take photos with them, I just don't need them. I just don't want to spend the 3,000 moonstones. And maybe I'll miss out because I'm backing myself up on ones that I need to get. I very nearly bought the Monsters Inc. ones when they first came out, but I decided against it. I do like the Electrical Parade ones, so I'm hoping that they come back soon, but I'm hoping they come back after we get the ability to take pictures with them. But I do like the Skeletal 2 set. I think it's a nice one, and I like that they retrospectively added in the Skeletal Hourglass. So that's a nice bonus. And there's 20% off, which is always nice. Now this one is kind of weird. I like it. Well, I do like it. I'm gonna buy it because it's Halloween. The only thing I've seen is that this Jack in the Box lasts for like 2 seconds and otherwise it stays closed the whole time. But I do like the pedestal and I feel like that can be good in some builds. So I'm buying that just because I need something like that. Maybe I could put something outside of a wall or a fence, you know, that sort of thing. I'm going to place this down and just see what this does because I haven't actually used this item before. Bean, that's fine. You know, you don't have to enjoy decorating. It's not a necessity for the game. I know that it promotes it, and I know that the items promote it, but you could play the game without even doing dream snaps. Plus, if you don't like decorating and you still get 1,500 moonstones, you're doing something right. So definitely don't feel too bad. Tommy, yeah, see, I love that idea. I just don't do enough grinding of things to warrant getting them or getting each of them, and only because they're quite expensive. I don't begrudge the price because I think you're getting a lot for the price, but I still don't have quite a lot of house skins, and those are obviously like between 3 and 4,000 moonstones. So sometimes I feel like I need to save my moonstones. Let's see what these surprise boxes do. Hi, Ultraliza. I love that the juxtaposition between Tommy and Elle. Tommy, you love them. Elle, you hate them. Okay, that's fine. I mean, yeah, I understand. I saw a post on Reddit earlier saying it's kind of a waste and that they don't stay open all the time. I get that, but they're kind of fun to run around and interact with, and they're not as bad as the Remy fountain. Let's be real. That Remy fountain is still kind of sad. Hi, Dan. Welcome in. Thank you very much for your lovely comment. It's nice to have you with us. Jalisa, we did, well, I did pretty good this week. I got a 4,000 again, which I'm very happy with, and we were rank 1,555. So very good. How about you? How did you do? Can you stack these up? Can I do them at the same time? Should we do a test of how quick it would take me to take a picture if I open them? Okay, I'm going as quick as I can. Well, I can kind of... Oh, okay. Oh, why did I blink like that in both in both photos? That wasn't very flattering. Let me try again. Okay. Go, 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 go. Okay, I can't... Again with the blinking. I can't get them both going at the same time. That's... it's kind of annoying. I'm going to try once more. Okay. Oh, no. This is, this is no good. This is no good. I wish they stayed out just like a couple of seconds longer. The other thing that I wish... Now, I know that they obviously didn't announce anything like this today, but I do wish in one of the future quality of life updates that we would get the ability to do more stuff with our phone. Because obviously the phone is just used for taking pictures right now. I would love, I don't know where it would live, I would love like a toggle or maybe something up here, that if we have interactable items down, we could set them off in a menu up here. So we could set these Jack-in-the-Boxes off, we could set the fireworks off remotely from our phone. I feel like that would be like a literal game changer for Dream Snaps. So I've suggested it a couple of times. If you do think that's a good idea, I would definitely recommend also suggesting it to Gameloft because it may be on their radar, but who knows? Fingers crossed we might see it in a future update. Yeah, L, the star path. I'm going to get into the star path in a sec, actually. I already have the Twitter page open. I thought it would be fun to go through the video together. I did just post a video on it, but I did want to do it on stream as well, just to see what you guys thought. Let me place a couple more items down. Tommy, 2,500 is great. Trust me. If you find the... Sorry, let me just search this by new sort items. Newest. Yeah, Tommy, if you find the Dream Snap rankings anywhere, I think they're on the Dreamlight wiki. You're still in like the top percentage by getting 2,500 because that's only a smidge under 4,000. It's the rank right underneath it. So that's definitely high. I think it's like the top 10% of all players. So don't feel too disheartened. I love this. This is great. I've been waiting for this. I'm going to buy all of these from Scrooge. I'm going to buy so many. And this whole biome is just going to be filled with cobwebs. Anna and DLV Momo, I haven't had the issue with the up house. I do have the up house. Let me place it down and let's see if it's having issues. I have seen some issues of when you set some of them as your default house. Now, I don't know if it's just the up house or not, but I don't know. Let's see if we can get in. Oh, not while it's up in the air. Yeah, I can get in. Seems to be okay. So it might just be... if you've set it as your house. So instead of having it as like a secondary house skin, it might be something like that. Well done, Jaleesa. It's amazing to get 4K 2 weeks in a row, right? Because I think you got it last week, if I remember rightly. Dan, I'm sorry that you did pretty bad. What did you get? If you want to share, do you think there was anything in particular that went wrong? Okay, I need to move that house up into the Forgotten Lands at some point. Now that I have a bunch of furniture items, I'll be able to decorate up here because the rest of my valley is an absolute mess. What else did we have? We had a bench, right? Somewhere in here. Oh, there it is, yeah. It's a shame you can't put the floating candles outside. I'm not sure why. This is kind of a cute bench. I see me placing this everywhere as well. Eve, come and sit by me. No, she's not interested. Yeah, Bean, I think that swapping outfits would be nice. Also, you could do that on the phone. I feel like you can do that in Animal Crossing, right? You don't have to visit someone's town to be able to get the like touch of magic items. I'm not too sure. DLV Mama, I'm also on Mac, so I don't think it's a platform thing because mine seems to be okay. So I'm not too sure otherwise. You might want to submit a ticket to Gameloft. Or if you Google Gameloft Trello board, Dreamlight Valley, there is a sort of like working board of where they acknowledge some of the issues and stuff like that. So you might be able to find something on there that relates. Hi, Peachy Mango. Welcome in. Nice to have you. How are you? Okay, let's take a look at this week's Dream Snap challenge. Dreamlight Western. Yeehaw, it's time to embrace the spirit of the Wild West, lasso some cowboy duds, and fully immerse yourself in the rancher lifestyle, but make it fashion. You ready, partner? I did see this earlier. Don't really know what I'm going to do yet. Does anyone have any ideas of what they're going to do? I am kind of unsure because I feel like we don't really have that many Western items. I mean, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but other than like Woody's rewards and stuff like that, like, sorry, if I took the hat off this, it's not giving Western, right? So, like, if you can't even, like, Western, really, maybe slightly. I mean, if you can't really get the Western vibe across in your own banner, I feel like it's going to be a difficult week for players, if I'm honest. So I think I'll probably do this one on Sunday on stream, and we might do it over in Eternity Isle. I think the Glittering Dunes are probably going to be best. Right. What else was I going to do on stream? Yes, we were going to do the developer breakdown, weren't we? So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go on over to the Twitter account and then we can talk in depth about what's coming up next week with the update. So I'm hoping that it swaps my screen pretty easily. There we go. That worked quite well. I was practicing that earlier today to see if it would work properly. Yeah, so obviously Dreamlight Valley tweeted this out at 5 o'clock. I was eagerly waiting for it. There's a lot in here. Well, actually, there's not that much in here, but there's a lot to digest. There's quite a juxtaposition in the update theme and the Star Path theme. So I'm not going to play the whole thing. I just thought I would scroll through and chat a little bit about it. Yeah, Mango, I'm good, thank you. I'm very happy with the premium shop as well. I'm excited to use those items in a build. But yeah, very exciting. Anna, I'm sorry that you're still having issues. I don't really know why, but the same with you, DLV Mom. It's probably worth submitting a ticket to Gameloft. So, the update. Hello, Courtney. It's nice to see you. This bit I really liked. I like the idea of being able to see the realm in the daylight. I did say that in my video. I feel like it's like one of the lushest realms we have. It's definitely similar to the Moana realm, I would say, in terms of like the foliage and stuff like that. But obviously it's nighttime most of the time. But yeah, being able to go back and visit in the daytime with Timon and Pumbaa is a lot of fun. I think that it will be quite interesting. I don't know how I feel about having 5 Lion King characters in the game. It does seem a bit excessive. But I have spoken before about why I think they've come to the game, and I don't think that Gameloft ever anticipated the October update being a bug fixes update. I think with the difficulties that they had throughout the summer or the early part of the summer, especially with Parks Fest, that period was rough. There was disappearing furniture that people couldn't get on the game, the Parks Fest cupcake grinds. It was chaos. So I think when that happened, they were like, we need to stabilize this. So I think they threw out the old roadmap, they threw in this roadmap, and they were like, let's do a bug fixes update. Timon and Pumbaa were in the trailer, so we always knew that they were going to come to the valley. It was a perfect excuse to throw them in. They've probably had some variation of quest lines ready, so it was easy for them to knock them up. And yeah, I feel like it's just a simple way for them to get a major bug fixes update out without having to give us too much content. And they framed it in that way, in that Valley vignette. They said that it was going to be a shorter update and smaller in scope. So yeah, definitely expecting a relatively light update. I'm not sure what. So I saw this in the trailer. This was fun. I love that the four of those are together, and obviously Scar is not here. I wonder what this is. Now, the trailer does say that. Does it say it here?
Or helping Pumbaa embrace a new hobby, pottery.
Yeah, helping Pumbaa embrace a new hobby, pottery. I wonder if these are just craft items or whether this is going to be functional. Maybe we'll be able to like collect clay and make little clay pots or something different like these. I know that these are an existing furniture item, but maybe it will act as like a mini crafting bench where we can craft a couple of different clay items. I'm not sure. Mango, I think that you might like the update because obviously they've said that they're making some changes to furniture mode. Hopefully that is helpful. I did see something that I actually missed in my video, so I'm going to cover that off in a second. But what do we think? What do we think about these? Where have they got? What do we think about these outfits? Please let me know. I think the female avatar looks great. I love that dress. That is so fun. I love the way that the leaves come over the top. I love that there's like a dress underneath the sandals. I think the whole outfit on the female is great. The male avatar, I'm not so sure. I don't think I would ever wear that outside of the quest. I'm going to guess that these are the level 10 friendship rewards, probably. Um, yeah, I'm not convinced. I do like the light up bugs though, so I think they'll probably be a nice little glow in the dark. But on the whole, so I don't know what movie it's from. Maybe someone can let me know. There's a picture I keep seeing of Robin Williams, R.I.P. Absolute legend. Robin Williams in an outfit like this. Does anyone know what film that's from? Because I feel like I need to see it. But yeah, not convinced on the guy's outfit. Now, this is the big one, the night show star path. I'll be honest, I was not expecting. Oh, Ultra Laser. Yeah, maybe it is Jumanji. I've definitely seen Jumanji. I'm not registering the memory. Yeah, the night show star path. I was not expecting something like this. I thought I thought that they would do something different. I had a feeling, as much as I wanted it to be Halloween and as much as I wanted it to be autumn and fall, I just had a feeling that they were going to do something different this year. And I don't mind them doing something different. I feel like a lot of the star paths do share similar elements across them. And obviously had some duplicate star paths. We've had two Halloween star paths. We've had two park star paths. We've had two Pixar star paths. So it was time to try something new. I just find it interesting that they chose now. Obviously, as I said in my video, this is the first star path for Halloween that's outside of early access. So, as I've said time and time again, there's tens of thousands of players that have joined Dreamlight Valley since it launched last December, and this is their first Halloween. So, if they didn't get access to any of the Halloween items, side note, yes, I know that they're in the shop this week, but that my point stands. If they didn't get access to any Halloween items, they might have been really excited to do a Halloween star path. This is Halloween adjacent, I think. Well, kind of. Let me just play this little bit through.
Concert-inspired Star Path, The Night Show, bringing you rock star realness, dress your avatar in rebellious clothing and hairstyles inspired by Disney villains, Disney princess, and of course, rock music.
That was the bit that I wanted to pick up on. Inspired by Disney villains, Disney princess, and of course, rock music. Now, yes, we've got the rock reference. We can see that. We can see the concerts. Obviously, yes, it's called The Night Show, referencing like a gig or a concert. I find it interesting that Courtney brings up villains and princesses. One, I don't see the princess element in any of these clothes. So I don't know if there's going to be a princess element to the star path. Two, she mentions villains first. So yeah, I'm interested to see. Obviously, there's usually 6 pages of the star path, and a lot of these will feature on it. But I don't know how deep it's going to go into rock music. I don't know how deep it's going to go into villains. I thought honestly that we would see some Coco stuff. I thought that there might be like a Day of the Dead adjacent sort of star path. It still could happen, but yeah, it does seem like it's mostly performance based and mostly like music centered, which I get that, but like rock music is not something I would associate with Disney. Not that I'm disparaging it in any way, but when I think of Disney Dreamlight Valley, rock music is not like the first thing that comes to my mind, I guess. Disney is so famous for for its music and for its soundtracks that if they were going to do a music theme star path, then I would have expected it to be kind of like show tuney, I guess. But yeah, this is definitely left field. So, what do you think? What do you guys think about this? Do you want to talk about these outfits first? So, I don't mind these outfits. Congratulations, Elle. Well done on your 4K. Well done. I hope you can get whatever you need from the premium shop this week. Yeah, so I do kind I do kind of like the outfits. Again, I don't really like the male outfit. I don't know what's going on with Gameloft and making the male outfits super ugly. I do like the female outfit. It's giving like Vivienne Westwood, kind of like I love the tartan vibes. I love the big combat boots with the different laces. Don't love the hair on either of them. I'll be honest. That two-tone hair, not for me. The red t-shirt is kind of weird. The outfit is not. I wish I could be more excited about these outfits, but I'm not feeling them. If anything, yes, the female one is fun, but yeah, the male one not for me. Tommy, I did also notice that, I said in my video that Disney did release a rock album in early September, and the vinyls for that album are getting shipped on Friday. Now, I know that Disney do not have direct input into the game and that they don't make the game, but I do wonder how much of an arm twist that they have over Gameloft to be like, we have this project coming out and you need to kind of like promote it however you see fit. So when I saw that, the pieces kind of fell into place a little bit for me, but I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. Yeah, Dan, I agree. I feel like they could have leaned in like to the rocky, spooky goth element a little bit more. I don't know. I just feel like people got themselves really hyped up for a Halloween themed star path, and literally anything else that would have happened would have been disappointing. The only thing that I think probably could have mitigated any backlash is a cottagecore a cottagecore star path, or a fairy core star path. I think that those are the two things that would have been like satisfactory for the player base on the whole. But as for rock, yeah, just a weird time of the year. Weird time of the year to do it. They could have done it any other time of the year, but who knows? Who knows what they've got going on over there in Canada? I don't know, DLV Moment. I've never seen Descendants, and I know that we don't have anything live action in the game, so it could be trying to catch those fans, but I'm not really sure. I the one thing the one thing I do want to say is that I feel like a lot of people, actually people is wrong. I feel like in general, as a culture, we now conflate Halloween with autumn. Like I would have been happy with an autumn theme star path as well. Like it didn't have to be like pumpkins and spooky and villains. Like even just stuff that was like red trees, orange trees. Those are very basic items, but like I totally would have taken an autumn or a fall themed star path as well. Like I just think that Halloween is now synonymous with October. So anytime October rolls around and there's an update for something, people think it has to be Halloween. Now, these items I do want to talk about because we did get a
Dazzling with
preview.
neon lights, pyrotechnic delights, and other
I will say these pyrotechnics are pretty cool. They do have some sparks as well. If we do like a slow-mo, you can see that there's sparks coming out. That's definitely my favorite item that we've seen so far, 100%. The billboard, however, when am I ever going to use that? I don't know. Is it just me? Is that ungrateful? When am I placing that down unless, well, not unless, when we inevitably get a rock themed Dream Snap theme? That's the only time I'm ever going to use that. Can I change that picture? Is it literally just that garish sort of like brightly colored vector picture? I don't know. Not a lover of that, I'll be honest. And it's like quite tall as well. I don't know if it's connected to the stage. Maybe it is connected to the stage. I can't see where it would be connected. And also, Courtney says like whether you, she says, what did she say? Whether you craft it yourself.
princess, and of course, rock music. Then take to the stage or build it yourself with a
Take to the stage or build it yourself. I wonder if the stage is going to be a craftable item because she wouldn't say build it yourself otherwise. Yeah, Mango, sorry. Let me just make it full size. I was going to look through the comments, but I've not done that yet. So let me go full size and then that'll make life easier because I forget that people watch on their phones. I do apologize. I do apologize. Yeah, Vanessa, when they showed Maleficent and Hades at the end of Rift, I agree. D23 was very well timed to the villains sort of teaser that we got. I picked up on that at the time as well. So I actually think that Gameloft and Disney are more intertwined than we first thought, I would say, if that makes sense. I feel like there's something going on that's not directly related, but we are getting a number of things that seem to line up, which I find interesting. So there's a couple of other items here. I do like the lights, and I really like the lights because those are going to be able to be used like outside of the frame on Dream Snap. So we're going to be able to cut the frame off sort of like here, and then we should be able to get like a little glow from these lights. The only thing I would say is I would love if they change color. I've got a feeling that they're probably not going to change color, and these are going to be the base colors. And secondly, I would love if they moved around, but I don't think they're going to be animated either. I think they are just lights. But they could be handy. They could be handy in some dream snaps. Existentialist, if we can't stand on that stage, then I might go crazy, honestly, because we can't stand on that Mulan bridge as it is, and that item is completely pointless. So if there's a Star Path item that is redundant, then I don't think I'm going to be a happy bunny, I'll be honest. Now, the other things I've seen are the guitars back here. I don't think those are going to be interactable. I feel like that's just a furniture item again. I think this is probably like a set of keyboards maybe, and then there's like a mic. Those come in separately, so I don't know if they're gonna. Yeah, I feel like they're probably gonna be separate items. If we go like that, you can see. Actually, her hair looks quite cool there. I might take what I said about her hair back. Yeah, I like the outfit on the female avatar as well, Vanessa. I think it's quite cool. But yeah, I mean, getting a single mic, if we get a single microphone as a Star Path reward, I'm kind of like, ugh, that's a lot of grinding for one thing. I don't know. What do we think? The other thing, which is probably the second best thing next to the pyrotechnics, again, look at those pyrotechnics. Those are fun. They've even got the little blue flames at the bottom. Very into those. But the second best thing is probably the fireworks. So I did say in the video that we do have a couple of methods of obtaining fireworks now. We've obviously got, I think it was Mushu's quest. If it wasn't, it was Mulan's, where we get the single firework that we can set off. We obviously had the sets of fireworks that we could get from the premium shop, and I've used those a couple of times in Dream Snaps, and now here's a third method of obtaining them. So they're really making use of this firework animation. I will give that to Gameloft. it also seems as though these act in a slightly different way to the single small batch that we have. Because if you look, they kind of they kind of make an arch here. So I'm wondering if this is going to be a slightly different approach to the fireworks that we usually know. But other than that, yeah, again, it's hard to, and I don't mean to sound negative, but it's hard to be super enthusiastic and excited about something that we already have. Like, it's not as if fireworks are a new addition. So I'm kind of like, well, I've got fireworks. The only thing on let's say all of these things came to the premium shop, right? The only thing I would buy is that pyrotechnic canister. So then I'm like, okay, well, should I not do the star path this time? Should I just wait for these items to cycle back around to the premium shop later on and then just buy the canister by itself? I don't know. I'm definitely not going to do that. I'm going to do the star path, let's be real. But from what I've seen, even though I like that they're doing a different approach, the rewards that I've seen are not like filling me with excitement, I guess. That's probably the best way to say it. But that was it for the Star Path preview, right? Sometimes we do get another teaser, so we might get a teaser in like a week or so. No, a week or so. The update's out in a week. In the coming week, we might get another teaser. Mango, I do think that the interaction between Disney and Gameloft is probably more intertwined, yeah, than we thought. And we know that Gameloft have to license the stuff from Disney. So Disney probably give Gameloft access to certain things that they want promoting for a cheaper price. I would assume that is what goes on behind the scenes. Obviously, there's no way to know. But yeah, it's interesting to say the least. I would love to be a fly on the wall in some of their meetings. I see some shoe discussion. I like the mismatched laces on this one. I don't like the mismatched shoes on that one. That one feels like kind of fun and quirky. The mismatched shoes on the guy feels meh. Oh god, this is so negative. I feel terrible. I want to be excited. I want to be excited. But I am excited about these. I'm pretty hyped for the Loungefly collaboration, especially because we see the nighttime mode there and we can see that that Maleficent backpack goes glow in the dark. Congratulations, Vanessa, on the 4K. Well done. Well done. What rank did you get? And what are you going to buy? Those are the most important things. Also, Existentialist, ranked 710. Well done. That's a definite 4K. Same question for you. What are you going to buy? Are you going to buy anything in particular or are you going to save them? Are you going to save them for this very exciting Star Path that we have coming up? Yeah, so I love Loungefly backpacks. I have two myself. I have a Hedwig one, which obviously would never be in the game, but I have a Hedwig one and I have a Jack one. I have a pumpkin Jack one from Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, what I was intrigued about was I have been expecting Loungefly to come to the game for quite a while. I wasn't sure how it would appear, and I did wonder how long it would take. I thought we might have actually got them a bit sooner, just because you see Loungefly kind of everywhere, especially if you're in Disney or if you're in any of the shops and stuff like that. Loungefly is like the unofficial official partner of backpacks. So I was very excited to see that come to the Valley. I was even more excited when Courtney said that they were going to be one-to-one scale, not one-to-one scale, obviously they would be huge. They were going to be scale models of them. And you can really see the detail that they've put into these backpacks, like everything down to the Loungefly badges, the individual stitching. Like you can see the stitching on the horns of the dragon. Like, yeah, I will say I'm very, very impressed with these items. And it doesn't surprise me because Loungefly likes to be represented well in whatever it does. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped for these. And I know that these are in the Star Path, right? I think Courtney says that these two are in the Star Path. And then this one, so adorable, is I think this one's going to be free. So this one's going to be, I think, a code on socials. If it's not a code, I think it might be like some sort of community reward. So again, very fun. Love the way it glows in the dark. And I've got a feeling that we're going to be seeing a handful of Loungefly backpacks now per update in the premium shop. If not in the premium shop, definitely in the Star Path. But yeah, definitely looking great. I would love a pose like this to be able to show them off as well. I wonder if maybe we'll get something like that in the patch notes. Side note, they did a great job with where's the transition? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This transition. This was very cute. Like Courtney caught that. She didn't even need to look. You can see she knows she's getting it. She was like, I got this. Don't look at me. And then yeah, it glows in the dark, and then it joins. It joins the avatar there. That's so clever. That's so well done. I mean, that's really fun. And I love those little like attention to detail bits. That's great. So yeah, very, very excited to get the Loungefly collab. Tommy, I do not play Disney Speedstorm. I have seen it. I'm in the leaks Discord for Disney, and Speedstorm is part of that. So I do see stuff in there occasionally. I haven't played it. I believe it's a racing game. Let me know if that's incorrect. I think I saw a picture of Sally in it. I don't know. Let me know on that one. Vanessa, yes, the Halloween bundle is for sure a buy. You could go with the tools. If you like them, definitely get them. Demi, hi Demi. Let me go back. Let me see what you've said. Do you think the guitar is Ursula themed? Yeah, that purple one back there. It definitely could be. It looks like a tentacle, right? Wait, is this Gaston? Um, is anyone seeing that? Is anyone seeing like the red of Gaston? And then I know that he has like a beige thing as well, right? And then this is Ursula. So I think that those guitars are Gaston and Ursula themed. Hmm. I'm gonna go find Gaston in the game in a sec, and we're gonna check his outfit out because I've got a feeling you're right, Demi. That is a great shout. Good spot. The other thing I thought about this, to go back from Loungefly, is I'm a little bit wary of like the fact that it's kind of similar to the Ursula bundle. I haven't bought the Ursula bundle yet, but wasn't that like there's a lot of like leather in that? I actually prefer the outfits in the Ursula bundle to these ones, so there's a little bit of crossover there, I think. Yeah, Existentialist. I didn't know that it was by Gameloft. It is by Gameloft. Now, new improvements. Obviously, I did a video where I kind of talked about the improvements that I would like to see. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting a lot. And that's pretty good because I don't think that we're getting a lot. Only because they made clear that it was a shorter update. They made clear that it was smaller in scope. So I was going in with an open mind. I'm still hoping to see a lot of the improvements that I listed in that video. But these ones, they're kind of like, they're okay. Let me play this a sec.
Scrooge McDuck's store gets an update to its layout, with furniture items appearing in place of.
So I know that this has been long requested for the little sold out cards to be changed for furniture or changed for clothes that we already have. Would I class it as a quality of life improvement? And would I class it as a big enough improvement to put in the trailer? That's the only reason why I'm worried that this, not worried, that's the only reason why I understand that this is a smaller update, because usually this would be like a footnote in the patch notes. This is not like, for me, trailer worthy. But as you say, Existentialist, I think that they are putting all of their resources into the DLC at the moment, which is fine by me because I'm super hyped for it. I'm very excited, and I'm hoping that it blows us away. And I do think it will, because I think that they've learned a lot this year, and I think that they've understood what the player base mostly wants, and I think that something very exciting is going to come. Mango, you splurged last minute on the Ursula bundle when it went on sale. Yeah, I haven't done it. I do want to do it. I was waiting to like finish all of my quests. I still have some DLC quests to do, so I am eventually going to get round to buying it as well, just so I have something extra to do in the valley. But I kind of run the star path down at the moment to the end of the time available, so I just kind of focus on that. Now, we already have we already have the mushrooms. So I'm kind of surprised that they're showing those off as a new item. Also, the damn, this is like I feel like I'm being a downer, but like the window's ugly. Sorry. I have the mushrooms we have and the cart like is there. Sure. I do like some of the realm items. I really like that we got some of the Toy Story items and stuff like that. I still want the trees from the Frozen realm. Like I want the orange and red trees. But on the whole, like a lot of these realm items, they're just okay. They're just okay. And besides, my shop is lame at the moment. I'm getting like the same stuff over and over again. Even when I know that I don't have everything in the game, right? I've got a bunch of items that I still need. I still need the hyena cave. I still need the inauguration ribbon. There's a couple of like high ticket items that I need. And the other day I went into Scrooge and I looked around everything and there was nothing new, which is wild to me because I feel like every day at least one item should be new. I don't mind getting repeats, like I can just bypass them or whatever, but when I know that I don't have everything and that it doesn't give me a single new item, it kind of bums me out a bit, I'll be honest. I'm like frustrated because there's no reason for it not to. But yeah, I do I do think that realm items are handy, and I do think it's an easy way for Gameloft to get some new items into Scrooges without having to put the resources to build them. Totally get that. Absolutely fine. Yeah, I just wish the RNG and the generation in Scrooges was just tightened up a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see what comes in the patch notes. I think the second quality of life upgrade that they said was the edit mode controls. Now, I can't remember who in the chat said that they were waiting for that to change, but yeah, this should be helpful for you. Like I said in my video, I don't actually use my controller to decorate. I use my mouse and keyboard, so I've never really had an issue with the hand locking to the middle of the screen. When I did try to decorate on controller once, I was like, I don't like that. So I do understand why that is a very frustrating feature. I use feature lightly for players. So having the ability to turn it on and off, I think that's really helpful. And it says to me that Gameloft are like listening, which is a bonus and is better than just not changing it at all. The other thing that I did miss in my video was I did not notice this alternative sprint button. So this is a big update. I say it's a big update. It's a big regression because it means that you can now change the sprint button back to what is on my controller circle instead of L1. It's different across different controllers, but it does mean that you don't need to use your left forefinger anymore to sprint. Having said that, I've just gotten used to it, so I'm probably going to be pressing L1 again for the foreseeable, but I'm glad that we can change it back to being circle. And like I said, it's definitely Gameloft listening, and it's definitely them accepting that the players don't necessarily love all of the changes, and they're making a concerted effort to try and go back on either what they said or find a middle ground where some people did like it, some people didn't. So let's just give them the choice. And I think that's the best thing for everybody. Now, there was one more, right? Oh, yeah, this one. This one. Let's see. I think this is a fun little addition, being able to track recipes for crafting. Demi, yes, the signature bundles should be called Starlight bundles, and I want a new Dream bundle. I think that some new Dream bundles will be coming. I've got a feeling that there is a Tiana one in the works. I know that there was some items that did not come to the premium shop that were meant to come to the premium shop this update. So I've got a feeling those are being reworked into a bigger bundle. I'll be honest, I do get confused between Dream and Signature. I forget which one is which. I know that one is questing and one is just items. I kind of wish they would just throw them both together, or they would name it differently. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they could do with the questing bundles, but I do think that they could name it slightly differently for you to really acknowledge that it's like a tiny little expansion pack, because I wouldn't necessarily always know that there's additional quests in those ones, because I think there's one for Wally as well, which I have not purchased yet.
Organize and recall your valley tasks at a glance by adding crafting recipes and duties.
I like the little update for this, I will be honest, because when I'm like trying to work, if I need to like build something for a Dream Snap build and I don't have the items, then I tend to like write them down on notepads just so I know what I'm getting, or I grab my phone and I make a note of what I need because I don't want to run back and forth the crafting bench all the time. So just having them pinned up here is super helpful. I did say in my video, I think it's probably I said I didn't know whether it would show the inventory number, but I think it will. So obviously up here there's 50. I would suggest that that is probably like storage chests as well, not just in your backpack. So it does help when if you've like completely run out of glass, you know how much glass you need. But yeah, on the whole, because I have so many resources now, when I go to a crafting bench, I don't really need to gather any extra stuff. And when I am gathering stuff, it's either for the star path or it's because I know I'm running low on something and then I fill up and I replace the chest with it. So I do like the update. I think it'll be very handy for new players to keep track if they are building stuff. For me, as a more seasoned player who has a bunch of items already in storage, on reflection, I'm probably not going to use it that often, but who knows? I might dip in and out of it. Demi, you're gonna bulldoze your whole valley. That's pretty impressive. I would do the same. However, my whole valley is a mess anyway, so I don't need to bulldoze anything because there's nothing there. Yeah, Peachy, I think they made a number of updates, right? They made quite a few different updates. So it's interesting that the only one they've picked up on to amend is sort of the sprint button. Maybe they didn't get as much pushback on all of the other changes, possibly. And yeah, existentialist, I there's a feature that makes repeating items you've already not shown up for a while if you purchase them. So I always purchase everything. Yeah, so I purchase everything no matter what in the shop. Sorry, I was just reading that quickly. I always purchase everything no matter what because I don't want it to. I want to reduce the chances of it showing up. So I've bought most of the stuff, and I've bought all of the good stuff. Technically, there's only a couple of items that I don't have, and off the back of that, it just means that when I'm in Scrooge's, I'm pretty much. It's kind of funny because I'm pretty much just getting like tables, chairs, and wall units for the kitchen, and then sometimes the kitchen unit. So there's definitely more of those items in the game, which I think they're showing up more frequently for me. But yeah, going into Scrooge's and just getting a bunch of it's kind of like it was a few months ago when they first updated the shop, going in and seeing beds and couches. Now it's like tables and kitchen furniture. I've only got one frozen pillar. I've literally only got one frozen pillar. I agree, Demi, I'm ready for Mystic Manor. Although, well, that's kind of a leak, so I probably shouldn't discuss too much about that, I think. But that got removed from the game entirely. So I got a feeling that's never coming to the shop, but I don't know. I could be mistaken. It might appear in the next update, but yeah, the actual code for the house got removed from the game. L, yes, the goth set is definitely worth it. 100% do get that. I've been waiting for something like that, so I'm very excited to have it. And finally, Mango, yes, the bulldoze button would be dangerous, but I would love to see a biome preset in the way that we've got outfit presets. So I would love to be able to save different versions of my biome, or I would love to be able to have like a blank version and a decorated version. So I could jump in the blank version to do dream snaps, and then I could come out and live in my decorated version. So yeah, launches October 9th, Jungle Getaway. On the whole, quite an interesting update, quite a juxtaposition there. Obviously, we've got the jungle side of it, and then we've got the rock side of it. It is the first time in a while that we've got a different star path to the theme of the update. I'm not mad at it because sometimes the having the same star path theme to the update theme, it does get like it kind of like loses its spark by the end, I guess, just because the update periods are like 8 weeks. So when you're doing a star path in the same theme as the update, it doesn't let you have that mixture of styles. So this is definitely different. Definitely different. I am interested to see the reaction of the player base. Should we take a quick look and see what people are saying at the moment? So I just left a little comment saying, let's rock. I wanted to be supportive. You know, I know I've kind of dunked on a few of the items this evening, but I still want to be supportive. I love the game and I want to see it. I want to see it work and I want to see it thrive. So a little supportive comment from me. Lisa's getting the update for her birthday. That's very nice. It's also my dad's birthday that day. People loving the Loungefly collab. keep an eye on the socials. Yeah, so again, I do think that that is probably going to be a free bag, which is nice. I'm seeing some supportive comments, which is really good. I wonder if that is because they are the ones that Game Loft are replying to. Like, they made a great choice replying to this one. I love the idea of a rock theme. And then we get into and then we get into some of the others. Like even Senpai, the Star Path theme is a bit surprising. I don't think anyone was expecting rock and roll. Even he doesn't know what to feel about it. But I agree, it's definitely worth remaining optimistic. And I do agree that the last couple of Star Paths were incredible. They've definitely reduced the number of motifs. They've increased the number of impressive items, I would say, like the gazebo, the fireflies. Those are like the fireflies, especially, are like staples of people's dream snaps now. So yeah, I'm in agreement that these are some very good star paths and some very good items. So let's hope that that continues. Demi, so Spaceship Earth is my most wanted house style. I actually did a video on that when I first started my channel about different house skins that I wanted. And yeah, Spaceship Earth is my absolute favorite. So I'm kind of sad that that never materialized and that never came to fruition. Existentialist, I hear about the negativity. I feel, like I said earlier in the video, I feel like people the biggest disappointments always come when you like build your expectations up, and just because it's October, just because it's Halloween, people do have a natural tendency to like get excited for something that hasn't been announced, and then if something else is announced it can feel disappointing. So I can't begrudge people for sharing their disappointment, because if they're not happy with it and they're not enjoying it, then one, they don't have to buy it, which is absolutely fine. They don't have to spend the moonstones on it. And two, they can give their feedback to Gameloft, because it's really the only way Gameloft are going to be able to improve or work out what changes they need to make. So next year might come around and they might say, we need to do a Halloween Star Path. There's just no other option. The player base really wants it. So yeah, we'll see. I'm glad to see that there's quite a few people excited. I am excited to get Timon and Pumbaa. I'm not going to lie. I think when I saw I woke up this morning. I wasn't expecting this developer update to have been leaked last night. It was a surprise, and I saw I saw some meltdowns on Reddit. I'm not gonna lie. I saw some really unhappy people, but this doesn't seem as bad. There are like I'm not even gonna go into the replies. I'm not even gonna go into those replies. But yeah, it's not mad at the Star Path. Yeah, I thought there was gonna be more pushback than there is. So I'm actually glad to see that there isn't, because it would be sad and it would be a shame if there was more pushback. I did see that the Discord was kind of having a bad time as well. They were kind of like stressed out by it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We have to see what else is in the Star Path. We have to see what items are in there. We have to see what all 6 pages contain. So looking forward to finding out what's going to come. And I'm going to try and remain positive. Cautiously optimistic is right. Should we go back to the game for a bit? Let's go back to the game. I want to go inside and I want to place some of the floating candles. Let me open my chest first. I don't think there's going to be anything new in here because I do have all the clothes. Yeah, Demi, so me and you seem to be on the same page. I also love the Disney park stuff. I I can't get enough of it. It is my favorite stuff in the game. However, I know that there was, ironically, a lot of pushback on the Disney parks items as well, because people felt like we were getting too much Disney park stuff, and there's people that have never been to the parks and that sort of thing. So I get that. There is a lot of parks items in the game, but I'm always open to more because I just love them. Yeah, Julissa, you're not wrong there. I do. So I've been on Reddit for a while. Like I was on a Reddit before I started my channel and stuff like that. So I'm well versed in the ways of Redditors, and I don't class myself as a Redditor, but when you know what they're like, they're easy to manage. So I kind of like these. Well, I don't kind of like these. I love these. Definitely give me Hogwarts vibes. Definitely give me Great Hall vibes. I wonder why we can't place them outside. I wonder what the net benefit of that is. Seems kind of like seems kind of redundant that we can't place them outside. However, I'm very happy to have them, so maybe I'll have to do an indoor Halloween build at some point. I've got the Madame Leota table. I don't know where that's gone. I think it's down somewhere in my valley. So, oh no, it's here. Oh, I can't place them. I can't. It's just the Raven that can't interact with it. Right. Okay, that's good to know. So I can have them like sort of like that. Let me see. Yeah, Demi, what else came from... I know that one of them came from Shanghai. Something came from Shanghai. It was... Oh, the Wandering Moon. Yeah, the Wandering Moon Tea House. That is actually from a park. That is technically a park's item, even though it came with Mulan. Yeah, this is fun. I can do a room build around this. And I will do that at some point, but not today. Yeah, I know, right, Existentialist? I was just looking, and if I go back outside and I try to place these candles, it's not going to let me. They're going to be grayed out. Let's go take a look. See, if I had the Haunted Mansion, then I would be able to place Leota right outside of that.
Have you ever heard Ariel sing?
Leave me alone, please, Eric. Not right now. Oh, they just don't show up at all, right? Candles. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, see? Indoor only. What a random choice. Especially when we've got the fireflies, we've got the lanterns. Yeah, that's kind of weird that we can't place them outside. But at least I got my web snare tree. Like I said, I would have paid 1,500 moonstones just for the tree. So today's been a great day for me. Been a great day for my Forgotten Lands. There's plenty coming. How close, while I'm here, how close is the style of this? Right, where is it? I'm looking for... Oh, here it is. The wonky Halloween Town inspired house. I was wondering how close it is in style to Jack's house, because obviously Jack's house is taken from... Is Jack's house taken from the film? I find it interesting that this house is considered Halloween Town and in the game is tagged as Nightmare Before Christmas, because it kind of feels like... I guess I would say it's kind of like a Toontown version of what Halloween Town would be like. Does that make sense? I don't know, they just give kind of different art styles. Like, that definitely feels like Nightmare Before Christmas. That feels different. However, I'm not saying I dislike it. I love it. I'm just highlighting the difference between these two. But I do love this. And I love that they've listened and they've made the footprints of the houses smaller. Because, like, if I place this one down and then let me grab Reflections of China, we'll see the size difference. Like, I can't even place it because I've got bits and pieces down, but I mean, look at the footprint difference in that. I wonder why. I wonder what happened to make them make that so big. I wonder if the smaller house was a result of feedback. Because they could have scaled the model down of Reflections a little bit, or maybe this was as little as they could get it without it losing detail, possibly. Demi, I agree. I would love the Sanderson sisters to come. I feel like there might be a little issue with live action. I know that Jack Sparrow is in the files. I know that he has some lines and he has some bits and pieces in there, but I feel like Jack Sparrow is a different ball game. However, I feel like there are some likeness things that come up when they use like live action characters. So they have to get the actor's permission, you know, they need to license their likeness and all that sort of thing. So it is difficult sometimes for games to get real actors and their characters inside of the game. Hello, Cole. You stalking me? Yeah, did I say Jack was coming? I didn't think I said Jack was coming, but obviously I said that there is some Jack Sparrow stuff in the game. Well, in the files of the game, I should be clear. I need to just do a bit of cleanup on this a sec. Let's grab some of these sticks. I need to. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of this little build I did ahead of Timon and Pumbaa. I was hoping to finish the rest of my Sunlit Plateau, but I don't think I'm going to get it done before the update. So I'll just walk you through it now, and then I'm going to do a bigger tour on my channel eventually. So this was my latest build, and I did the full half of the Sunlit on this side. So I kind of wanted this to be like, I wanted it to be inspired by like Moana Way of Water from Epcot. I think it's in Epcot. Is it in Epcot? The new one. Yeah, I think it's in Epcot. So I did both of the waterfalls each side, had this little walkthrough with all the foliage. It's actually really easy to use the big items to pad stuff out. So if you are on a console that can't take so many items, I've increased my limit already, but if you do need to save some space and you do need to save some things, like the size of this item from the DLC means that I can have this nice big piece without having to put down too many things. Demi, I do have Discord. I don't have my own Discord, but I have a Discord account. You can find me on the Leaks Discord. I believe my username is Oscar_Charlie_Delta. Oscar Charlie Delta. So if I walk through this bit, I kind of kept everything parks inspired. So I've got a little ice cream cart off to the right where I've got some waterfalls framing the backdrop. And then obviously I've got the entrance up to the Forgotten Lands. If I come down, I thought like if somebody was like spending some time in my valley and they were coming, I wanted it to feel like a park. I did leave the mining nodes accessible, so you can still get to, oh, he says as he runs into the wall. Maybe I didn't, maybe I didn't leave those open. I thought that I did. Oh, yes, I did. There we go. So oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to come back out because that was embarrassing. Please move, Figaro. Anyway, looks nice. Love the waterfalls. Love all the water. Off to the left, I added some of the, like the parks bins and stuff like that. And then I had a little entrance to a food court. So I left this as like a jungle themed food court. I really felt like this could be somewhere you would go in Animal Kingdom, I guess. That was the vibe I was going for. I don't know where Timon and Pumbaa are going to live yet. I don't know what their house is going to look like, but I feel like I could find them a space on the other side of those vine walls. So I put those up at the moment for when I do my tour. It chops off the undecorated part of my valley. And then I kind of had this like walkthrough bit that I thought could be like a fun, like interactive live action section where you meet Nala and Simba, and this is where they live. And they've obviously got their little watering holes, some food, and then obviously their house at the back. And I kind of separated it off from the ride over here. So my logic was, if somebody was visiting, like I will open my valley for visitors at some point, and then they can come through, and if they wanted to, they would come over here and they would kind of sit and, oh, I don't know why my ride is highlighted. Wait, it's not highlighted, it's just the gray. It's just me not seeing it right. So I thought if they didn't want to go on the ride, they could like sit here and have a little relax next to the pal around, and then obviously if they did want to go on it, they have the option to go on it. I always forget that we can do this. Look at me having a lovely time. Demi, I also want the Tree of Life. Yes, 100%. I said that in my video as well. I want the Tree of Life, I want Spaceship Earth, and we've obviously got Tower of Terror, and we've got a couple of castles, so... DLV Mama, even just the outfits for Minnie and Daisy would be great with the Sanderson sisters. Yeah, I feel like they could introduce a lot of fun Hocus Pocus items, and I would like to see what they would be able to do with that. Even if it wasn't, like you said, live action characters. Vanessa, what are the 2 items that you really, really want? Was it the tools? I can see that you've decided not to get them. And then I also put a little concessions cart over here and another little sit-down area where there is another little watering hole. So I was very happy with how all of this turned out. Probably going to use this as like an intro space for some of my videos over the next couple of weeks. Got like the jungle cruise boat down there in the water. But yeah, this was a really fun build, and I spent a weekend a couple of weeks ago just working on this. So it came out just how I was hoping. And I very much like it. Fingers crossed we get a like a jungle themed build for Dream Snaps, because then I can just take a picture here and I can be done for the week. But where would be the fun in that? Otherwise, my valley is still a hot mess. I find it so difficult when I like to do Dream Snap builds because my Dream Snap building is different to my decorating building. My Dream Snaps always kind of follow the same theme. I love having like the symmetry, and I love having like individual builds, and it's different building something for a camera than it is for walking around. What I'm going to do, just for the tail end of stream, I'm going to head on over to Eternity Isle because I still have a few quests there. I left it where I ended stream last week and I didn't have access to the bamboo, so I'm going to go and pick up a little bit of bamboo and then we'll see what other quests come up. So I'm going to just track this one from Rapunzel a sec. Wait, Cole, when was the Savannah style one? When was that? Was it an outfit challenge? I don't remember. Did I do that? I actually don't think I did that one. Was that earlier in the year? Oh, Demi, great suggestion. Let me go and find Gaston. Where is he? He's up here somewhere. Let's go take a look. Mango, do you tend to rip your builds down after you've done the Dream Snap? I like rip them down when I need an item, and then I end up with a bunch of like unbuilt areas in my valley, and it's very, very embarrassing. Vanessa, you wanted the Halloween set and the parrot. Yeah, sorry, you did say that earlier, didn't you? Definitely get the Halloween set. Like I said, the parrot is probably up to you. I can give or take the parrot. I'm not bothered by it that much, just because it's pirate themed. If it was a generic parrot, maybe I would have bought it. I think the guitar might be Gaston themed, you know? Look, he's got those beige gloves, he's got the beige collar on, and then the red t-shirt, and then obviously we have Ursula. Cole, were you here earlier when Demi suggested that those guitars could be themed around the villains? I saw what you said earlier in the Leaks Discord about the Star Path still being villains themed in a way, and Demi picked up that the guitars might be villain related, so I wonder if there's any other items that are like musical items inspired by the villains. So if I go back, let me see if I can find it super quick. It does kind of feel like that, right? Now that we've seen Gaston, like his gloves are that color, and then his shirt is that color. And then, yeah, that's definitely like an Ursula tentacle. I don't know. Do we think that's Scar? Maybe that could have a chunk taken out of it. I don't know. It kind of does feel Gaston-y. Gaston-y? Gastronomy. It'll make me hungry. Yeah, okay. I see the golden hand. Who's got... Wait, who's got golden hand? Who do we think that that could be? And then maybe the blue and red is a princess instead of a villain? But that is a great spot. I think that's super interesting. I don't know anything about the Descendants, so if anyone wants to enlighten me, then please do. I know that it's live action. I know it's based on the like I said, don't if I've got this wrong, let me know. It's based on the children of the villains, right? I think. The golden hand is Radcliffe from Pocahontas. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen Pocahontas in years and years and years. I don't remember that off the top of my head. Um, should we Google it? Should I Google it quickly? I don't know what this one could be. Oh, okay. I feel like we're guys, are we making progress? Are we seeing things in this in this Starpath teaser? I need to make a note of these and I need to maybe make a video on this tomorrow because I feel like we're spotting things. Side note, is this from anything or is this a Gameloft exclusive? The billboard. Do we feel like this is from anything? Let me Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I'm gonna do a bit more digging on that this evening, and then I might make a video on it tomorrow. You guys have been very helpful. Can't believe that we spotted those things. Mango, yeah, my Dreamsnap bills are never functional. They are all form, no function. So I tend to rip them down straight away or just leave them up for a week or so, and then I steal half of the build when I need it for something else. I can't remember where Bamboo lives, friends. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. Well, it's not down there. Who do we think is Hades? I know that we should be seeing some more Hercules stuff at some point, hopefully, but oh, blue and red is Hades. Well, that is an interesting observation. And you might be on the money, Demi. You've been very astute this evening, and you've definitely noticed a few things that I didn't see. We did the bamboo task, finally. Yeah, Cole, I saw the Mickey Mouse head. So that was a nice touch. At least it is related to Disney. I've got a crafting bench somewhere, and I'm going to pull it up just from my inventory instead. Hey, Jill, how are you? Welcome in. We've missed you. Hope you're having a great day. Mama, yeah, I wish some of the rock stuff had gone old school with Goofy Movie and Max. I've seen that reference a few times, Goofy. But you never know. We've only seen a few items. There could still be plenty more to come, so don't discount it just yet. It might be on its way. And Vanessa, yeah, I mean, there's always the option that it's from Aladdin. I find it quite interesting that we've spotted these things. I haven't seen anyone else pick anything up from this just yet. I might be wrong. There might be people picking up some of these Easter eggs, but yeah, it was Cole's comment that said the Star Path could still be villains themed that made me check. Look, there's a walking guitar coming towards me. It's just Gaston. Just Gaston. I need to speak to him anyway, so come here, buddy. Congratulations on your 4K, Chill. Seems like we've got a lot of 4Ks in the chat today. Let's go. What's his biggest wish? Let's see. Handsome, strong, brave. None of the above. Feared by some, adored by the rest. All right, then. Thank you for that. Let's move on. Chill, have you bought anything from the shop today? I grabbed the Gothic set. Very excited for that to come back in. We've been through that a couple of times. Let's sneak down here and try and find Oswald. Yeah, I think I might have missed Savannah style. So it's probably, if they did a jungle theme, it's probably going to be my first time again. So it might have been around the time I started because I did the one that you said after that, I think. The House of Mouse, that's a good shout. There's still so many IPs and so many universes that I feel like Dreamlight Valley can do. And I feel like the way they only add 1 or 2 characters per update is actually quite helpful for the game's longevity because it means that they can continue to bring people without rushing them, and it just extends the lifespan of the game a little. I am confident, well, depending on how the game does and continues to do, I am confident that, oh my goodness, look at the mess. I'm confident that we will see this for a couple of years, at least. So who knows? Maybe you'll have me around for a couple of years. Wouldn't that be dreadful for all of us? Let's see what Mickey wants. I love that Steamboat Willie. I can't wait to get that as a dream style. Would I leave him as that? I'm not sure. It'd be fun to do like a black and... Ooh, it would be fun to do like a black and white... Wait, I'm going to pause this. It would be fun to do a black and white theme for Dream Snaps this week. I feel like black and white is very risky. I guess I could do sepia, but you could do Steamboat Willie and Oswald and then put the sepia or black and white filter over it and do it in the dunes. That could be quite fun. Maybe I'll play around with that in advance of stream on Sunday. Now we just need to find Eve, and then we should be done with this part. Where did she go? Where did she go? She's over the bridge. Let's go get her. My first star path. Chill. That must have been... What was before... yeah, monsters. No. Can someone let me know what was before monsters? What was before the lovely monster star path? It was either that as my first or the one prior to that. The monster star path was quite fun. I liked the mix of monster items, and then there was like the lovey items, because this, I think that was the one we got the swan boats in, and then we got that lovely archway, I think, with the foliage going up around it. Okay, yeah, no, so I didn't get to do the winter one. So I was playing on Apple Arcade at that point, and yeah, it was the winter one that actually made me transfer over to my Mac and purchase the game, because I had the most intense FOMO. I was like, I can't live without these items. I need these items. So yeah, even though I didn't get to do the star path, and I'm hoping that they come back round this year, it was that star path that made me transfer over to my Mac and purchase the full game rather than play on Apple Arcade. So trust me, if there's any Apple Arcade players here, I know I have a few that comment on my videos. I feel the pain. It is difficult, and I think it's only going to get more difficult as more items come out to do dream snaps. Like, I really do feel for them. And I know that they don't win moonstones, because you don't get moonstones on Apple Arcade, you just get extra star coins. But what use are the star coins when Scrooge doesn't update the shop? So dream snaps on Apple Arcade at some point does become redundant. So it's a shame that they miss out those players when thinking about updates and stuff like that, which does kind of suck, but it is part of the reason why I moved. Has anybody here actually done every single star path? I'd be interested to know. Because if you have, it's very impressive, and I'm very jealous. I feel like 4 per update demi might be too much. I feel like Gameloft struggles with 2, so I wouldn't say no to 4 characters, but per update might feel too overwhelming. You know, there's a lot of players that don't play every single day as well, so I feel like maybe if there was like loads of quests going on and stuff like that, it would be quite overwhelming. But the main thing is that I don't think that Gameloft could handle it, only because I feel like they kind of introduce bugs now and again with the updates anyway, and stuff gets broken quite often, so adding that extra workload on top might just push them over the edge. chill. So yeah, I appreciate that it's Apple. I know that it's not Gameloft. Like I should have made that clear. Sorry. Um, but obviously Gameloft did choose to put it on Apple Arcade, so in a way they did sort of like know what they were getting into with leaving Apple Arcade players out. However, I do think that Apple Arcade stance is a positive one because a lot of kids play on Apple Arcade and having microtransactions banned is only a net positive in my opinion, but it does impact players who might like only play on Apple Arcade. We did indeed close a few rifts. Thank you, Merlin. Cole, how exactly did you do that? I'm just kidding. I still want to see Jafar. Can we please get to Jafar before I finish stream? Which Star Path was that, Mango? Because I know that we had 2 Disney Star Paths, right? I think we had 2 Park Star Paths. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. But I know that Thrills and Frills had one, and then yeah, there was the day at Disney. Maybe I've got myself confused. That is easily done, trust me. Yeah, Dan, Villains is the one that I wish I did. I wish that I did Villains, Haunted Holiday, Royal Winter, and actually, I don't know what the first Christmas Star Path was. Cole, if you've got all the items, can you let me know what was in the first Christmas one? Because I know that in the Royal Winter there was like that ice rink, I think, and then there was that like archway, the branches with the lights on. What was in the very first winter Christmas Star Path? Goodbye, Rift. Oh, are we finally gonna go in? Oh my god, I'm gonna go in. Let's go. Oh, I loved. Is that a bone? I think that was a bone. I really enjoyed the Cave of Wonders and the little tasks we had to do for that. So this looks like fun. I love these interiors. That kind of looks like the hourglass from that very first teaser that we got of the DLC as well. The one where it's like in the sand. I think it was from the showcase stream. Oh, this part is intense. I'm scared. Don't say that, Dan. What the heck? Find a way to get across the chasm. Is it something to do with you? Oh. Oh. Okay. Maybe there's something in these. Oh, Merlin's Christmas outfit. Yeah, I have seen that Dream Style. I think we'll probably get that in the shop again this year, right? I don't know if it's already cycled back round. I love festive stuff. I hope that we get before I do this, I hope that we get a Goofy Stall Christmas themed skin. Like, I can see it now. I can see like little snow on the roof. I can see some like multicolored fairy lights on it. I feel like that would be super fun. And I'm definitely thinking that's going to come. I definitely think that's going to come. But I do appreciate that they might not always do a Christmas themed Star Path because not everyone celebrates Christmas. So I get that. Oh, did I already do it? Did I get a bridge just by flipping the hourglass? Is there anything in these? Do I need to open them? Should I flip this one? Oh my gosh, so much to do. I see like a laser beam thing there. Is that going to be useful? All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Where does that go? Up the stairs. Oh, wouldn't that be a fun... Whenever I go somewhere now, I'm like, wouldn't that be fun furniture to have? What if we had like some sort of like climbing plant that we could put on buildings? Oh my gosh, look at you guys. You're getting me all of the information for the Christmas Star Path, and you're making me extremely jealous that I missed it. I shouldn't have asked. I shouldn't have asked. Am I wasting my time by getting rid of these swirling sands? They're not doing anything, right? Is the screen going to go white every time? Can I get across? Okay. Do I need the laser out? Oh, there's something here. I need to turn that. Okay. And then I turn this. I'm going to go with that. What do we think? No? Hmm. Find a way to deactivate. Oh, wait, I can go in here. I didn't see that. Ah. Oh, wait, no, I don't think this is right. I don't think this is right. Funnily enough, I was going through all the update trailers the other day because I was like hyping myself up for this update, and I watched the Dream Snaps trailer, and it's so funny, the introduction of Dream Snaps, because it's just like 4 selfie pictures and that was it. I don't think they ever anticipated it becoming as like important to the game as it is. Oh, is it this one? Thank you, DLV Mama. I did not realize that was a thing. So if should I turn it once more? Shall I turn that again? Ah, perfect. Thank you. I was going to end stream at 8 o'clock, which is now, but now I'm doing this. I can't end stream. Look, we're doing the tasks. Am I going to meet Jafar? If we meet Jafar, I'll be happy, and then I can save the rest. I'm glad that they've added a few more cutscenes. Oh, this is loud. Sorry. Wow, look at that. Okay, come on, Jafar. Oh, there's so many rooms. Oh, this is fun. Question for those of you here. These were available for purchase in Scrooge's, right? There was 2 of them. There was the hanging one, which hangs through the floor of Scrooge's, and then the chain is so long that when you place it in a room, it touches the floor. And 2, this was available for purchase by itself. My ones from Scrooge's do not have any flames. Am I alone in that? I didn't see any flames, and I don't think they're interactable. So I'm not sure. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna tease everyone by... Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find a key. Right, I'm gonna tease everyone because I'm not gonna do this right now. I just wanted to be introduced to Jafar. So I'm gonna save this for another day. No, I'm not gonna save for next week because it's update next week, but I might do a little bit more of this on stream on Sunday. If we get the Western build done, then I might come back and do a little bit more of this, because I feel like everyone's played through Act 3 already, and I'm the only person that hasn't, so... Let me exit. I'm going to set myself up just to wind stream down. Can I get out? Oh no, I'm trapped. Am I going to have to play? Should I play? Okay, fine. I'm going to... Right. I'll do half an hour. If we complete it before then, great. Otherwise I need to go. But I will take the pouches while I can get them. It's all right, friends. If you want to stay with me, I'm gonna do this. We'll do it. How do I get up to Jafar? Where is he? Where did he go? Let's try and find him. On the plus side, if you've already played this, you can help me, because I'm totally guessing of what I'm doing. All right, this is his lab. I'm gonna go ahead. Nope, I can't turn it just yet. Okay. What if we try this one? Let's see what's going on. Oh, have I missed the key? Am I late? Like, have I Am I in the wrong place? What's up here? No, I'm Oscar. Oh, that's kind of mean. It's not an annoying nuisance. Okay, the key. Let's go. Do I have to feed it what I usually feed the ravens? Try to figure out what the bird wants to eat by mixing ingredients at the cooking station. Look around for clues on what to feed the bird. Vanessa, I usually Google it as well. Don't worry. He only wants dishes. He only wants dishes made with fresh vegetables and rotten seafood. The stench is foul. All right. Fresh vegetables and rotten seafood. Does a clam count as seafood or is it the fish? I'll just get a couple just in case. There's no more treasure in here. Okay, that's fine. Should I do the swirling sands? Anything in those? Use the hourglass to get fresh vegetables. Okay. Sorry, Demi, I'm on a slight delay. I think there's about 8 seconds between when I see your message and when I actually respond to you. Maybe this? What does that do? Oh, wrong hourglass. Not me thinking it was the Royal Tool hourglass. So do they just swap on here? Yes, they do. Okay, great. Look at that. So I want a carrot and I want a tomato, right? Does it say how many I need on this? Just fresh vegetables and rotten seafood. So I'm going to do 2 vegetables and 1 seafood. So I'll do the fish and then we'll do a carrot and a tomato. The music is kind of like... Wait, I feel like it's not going to be rubbish. No, it didn't tick it off. Should I give it to it just in case? No, you won't even let me speak to you? Okay, so it's not that. Maybe in that case it's... Maybe in that case it's... Tomatoes, carrots... Oh no, I don't want 90 tomatoes. It's tomatoes, carrots, and then maybe both of the seafood items? Let's take a look. Hello, Spark. Hello, Seer. Right, can somebody let me know who Trisha is, please? Because if she sent any viewers my way, then I definitely want to say thank you. I don't think I've ever had anything like that before. Hello. Bird food. We got it. We got it. Trisha's Lovely Games. Okay, well, I'm going to have to make sure that I go and say thank you to Trisha. Welcome in, everybody who has come from Trisha's stream. It's lovely to have you. Thank you very much, Trisha. I know that you might not be seeing this, and I know that you might not be able to catch up, but I do appreciate it very, very much. Hi, Trisha. Thank you very much. I've never had a raid done before, so I very much appreciate it. Lovely to have you all here. We're just doing a little playthrough of Act 3. I've not done any of Act 3 yet, apart from the initial task, so I think we're about to go and meet Jafar. So if anyone's interested in watching me fail to find the clues and fail to find the puzzles, then feel free to stick around. Because we're about to search for where the shiny thing belongs. And I didn't just read the text on the dialogue, so I have no idea. we've got to be doing something with moving these, right? So I think I'm going to have to get rid of these. And then I think... Oh, I need... Oh, I've got one. When did I get that? Align the beam to open the door. Come on. Come on. Is that right? Do we think that's right? Do I need to change this back? Hi, Ginny. Welcome to the stream. It's nice to have you. Oh, Sia, thank you for letting me know. Do you know what? I've never seen that setting, so I will endeavor to try and find that to ensure that anything like that in the future goes well. I've scoured the settings before, but I've never seen anything to do with allowing allowing like transfer of viewers. Let me get those words out. So yeah, I appreciate you letting me know. I will double check that. What happened to... Why am I trapped? Did I come this way? Do I need to flip that hourglass back around again? Or am I missing something? Oh, I just needed to flip it back around. We got it. We got it. We got it. Now I know where the key was. So don't worry. We don't have to watch me flail about trying to find it. Jafar does not know what is coming. I really like his character model. I feel like it's fun. Is he going to jump into that rift? Or are you going to throw me into it? Should I go in? Okay. I think I'm going to go in. Yeah, Spark. I swap between the male and the female. So whenever I do that, I always forget how tall the male avatar is. Oh, now I'm black and white. See, yeah, I just had access to the end credits. I didn't actually do the act myself. I stumbled on them. So I wanted to make a quick video on that because it was very exciting at the time. This feels like Moana's realm. Do I need to go to the boat, maybe? That's so cute. Okay, what about... Do we think it's up the top? Yeah, it's Mickey. I'm glad to see you too. This definitely feels like the Moana model, right? I just saw the projector, so let's go and pick that up. Oh look, he's already gone back to Mickey. What is going to be on the project? Oh, he's gone back to Steam. All right, let me go and take a look around. Let's see what we can find. Search the black and white island for things that you can use to build something. Right, I did see that wheel. I don't know if that would count. Oh, there's a cave. No, I need to put something in that. Okay, that's fine. Is there anything in the rocks, maybe? Hmm. Oh, there's something there. Oh, is this where I build the... Do I build the boat? Kind of like this music. It's giving old-timey. Okay. I feel like I'm definitely missing something. Maybe it's in all of the rocks. Maybe I need to unlock all of these rocks. Or maybe I don't. Maybe there's something else up the top. Do I need to fish? Okay, I'm on the struggle bus, friends. I can't see what I need. What do I need? No. Demi, where are you when I need you? Yeah, I'm gonna try fishing. Thank you, Dan. I'm gonna try anyway. Let's just try here. No, okay. Oh, I'm gonna fish off the pier. Right. Oh no, there's bubbles, look. I'm not the most observant person in the world. I'll be honest. See, I will happily take hints if you feel like I am in need of them. Oh, I found a key. Great. So I know that that is under the rock. Let's go see what's inside this chest. Oh, okay. Well, what's the final thing? What do we usually do? We usually dig, right? So it's either going to be... So it's not going to be hourglass, so I'm going to need to dig somewhere, I think. Now, usually it's like X marks the spot or something like that. What do we think? Ah, that's a good shout, Sia. I did not pay attention to what I made in those quests. Probably... That was probably a mistake. But I've got a feeling I'm... Wait, what? No, I don't remember what I made. Am I going to have to dig? It's only because I made the lantern this evening, but then the other tasks I did last week, so I can't remember off the top of my head. Shall I dig? It's just one more item, right? Something out here? No, I can't get there yet. Is it something at the top? I also thought I needed to dig, but what am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something obvious. But then again, if it was that obvious, would I see it? I feel like I should be seeing this. Should I dig the whole island up? Friends, what am I doing? Where am I going wrong? Nope. Yeah, of course. Let's see. What have I got? Wow, you can use the filters? What a great shout, Spark. I would never have thought of that. Should we see? Should we see if that works? Oh, wow. Look at that. You're so clever. Is there something over there? Oh, I see something over there. What would I do without you guys? And now I dig. You're so clever. Let's go. Thanks, friends. In the wise words of Homer Simpson, SMRT. So smart. Am I nearly there? Demi, when you say I'm nearly there, do we mean that I'm nearly done with all of the quests or I'm done with this quest? I have seen that the boat thing that we use. Now that is an interesting contraption. Oh, look at us flying. Oh, even hands up in the air. No, that was fun. It's the hot dogs. Yeah, I agree. What? And the giant Pascal. Look at his face. It's giving like those really elegant ones on the old ships that you see, but no, it's just that gigantic face. None of your business, Jafar. Back off. Joke's on him because he doesn't realize that I can steal his identity now thanks to the premium shop this week, so sucks to be you, Jafar. Side note, would love the genie, right? I feel like we need the genie. Impudence, what a word. Mickey still kind of looks happy. I feel like he should look more scared. Oh, did we throw him inside the lamp? All right, you tell me, Mickey. So he imagined himself as a genie in a lamp. Well, there we go. Yeah, Spark. Sorry, I just read what you said. How can we have it without Robin Williams? Did you see the Will Smith version in the live action? Robin Williams just can't be beat for me. I absolutely adore Robin. Yeah, Mickey, let's get out of here. Oh, you took the snap here? Yeah, that's genius. What a great idea. Side note, I wish that when I come to the realms like this, I look around and I think about what furniture we could have. Like, I know that we have the coins, but wouldn't it be cool to get like, wouldn't it be cool to get a smaller version of those pillars? Is there anything else in here? I know that we've got these lights. I think that's about it. And we've got the big version of the hourglass anyway, right? So how do I grab that Spark? I just pick it up. Oh. It's quite the pose. It's quite the pose. Talk to Merlin inside. Oh, Mickey, you're in the chair, dude. That's not a safe place. Where did Merlin go? Is he down here? Yeah, there he is. So Spark, when I went to Florida last year and we got a coach from the airport and it took over 3.5 hours. It was a nightmare journey, but that's another story. And they played the new live action Aladdin, and that's where I watched it. So I had to watch it on a tiny little screen on top of a coach, and the sound was so hard to hear, but I did enjoy it. When I went to uproot the thorns, it didn't give me anything, so I didn't bother. Should I have? Maybe it just counts towards my duties, right? Demi, I agree. I feel like they could use they could do more things with the pets and utilize them more. I like the little play things we have and the little houses that we can use to keep them together, but I feel like there could be some more interactions which could be fun. Or they could be functional as well. Like, what if they collected the little bursts when harvesting and stuff like that? Oh, don't worry, Spark. I will literally never come back in here, so I'm gonna leave them. Am I gonna have to go and share this with everyone now? Meet you outside the palace. Well, I will endeavor to do that right now, Merlin. Thank you. Oh, not the key art screen. Yeah, I actually missed the second party message. Assigning companions to villagers would be a great idea. That could be fun. Oh, don't look so sad, Mickey. It's not the 1920s anymore. You'll be okay. I like the little rainbow trail. I wish we had a glider with that sort of rainbow. Oh, there we go. Credits. How cute. That's adorable. Look at that. We get the full credits. I feel like I kind of need to watch them out of respect to the people who make the game, right? Although I think I saw that there was like 5 minutes worth or something like that. I want to get to the end so I can get to the end credits that I made a video on like 3 weeks ago that I never actually watched myself. Is it circle? Is that how I skip it? I don't want to skip it and miss the end credits. Oh, there we go. Yes. I was so hyped when I saw that for the first time. Like, I was shocked. I was not expecting the DLC to be villains themed. I know that it might not be villains themed. I know that there are some extra leaks, but when I thought that it was villains themed, especially because it was like hot on the heels of D23 when they announced Villains Land at Magic Kingdom, I was so hyped because Hades and Maleficent are two of my favorite villains in the entire Disney universe. So the fact that we could have them together in one DLC just is amazing. I'm so hyped for the DLC. I cannot wait for the showcase stream to come in the next couple of weeks. I mean, I'm so excited for the character models as well. Like, just the whole thing. Like, it's such all aboard the hype train because I am firmly on it, and we are leaving the station. All right. Well, that was fun. I wasn't expecting to complete it that quickly. Let me go into this little mode so we got a cute little view. My well tree is growing as well. I think I might do a video on the well tree progression at some point. I just need to get the information and the resources to do that. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. I'm surprised that I've already finished it. I wasn't expecting Act 3 to be so short, although I did enjoy that. That was great. And the model of that room and the palace and stuff is really nice. So it's not a bad idea to go back in there to take dream snaps. That was a very clever idea. With that being said, I am glad that I managed to get that finished. I do appreciate you guys pushing me on to finish that. You must have known that it was going to take me a short amount of time, so I'm glad that you made me do it. My plan for the next couple of days and over the next week, I'm going to do a stream on Sunday evening. Well, about this time. So whether that's morning, evening, or afternoon for you, I'm going to do a stream sort of like -2 hours from now on Sunday. We're going to do a Dream Snap build. So we're going to do the Western Dream Snap. I'm hoping that that comes together. I'm going to do a little test build in advance this time because I was not expecting stream to take me 3 hours on Sunday just gone. That was very chaotic and I went into that completely blind. So that was a bit of a mess. But this Sunday is going to be much more relaxed, much more intentful. We're going to be building out a Western Dream Snap. I've got a few more videos coming over the next couple of days as we get more information about the update next week. I do hope that you enjoyed going over the Dreamlight developer update today. It was a lot of fun. There's a lot of new stuff to come, whether it's stuff that you like or not, that is up for question. You know, I'm very excited to see how it pans out. I'm very excited to see the community reaction and how Gameloft sort of adapt to that over the next couple of days. And of course, we've got update day next Wednesday, so I will be playing through some of the new updates next Wednesday evening. But having said that, thank you very much, everybody, for joining me this evening. It has been great to have you all on board. Thank you again to Trisha for the little raid. I will check out in the future how I can accept more raids. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. I will see you on Sunday again for stream if you would like to join. Thank you for being with me tonight, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you very much, everyone. It's been lovely to have you. Bye.